Hello peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git Tries. Final Fantasy 14 part 290. Bloody hell. I wonder how long we can keep going. In a couple of weeks it'll be my first anniversary since I started YouTubing. Couple of shout outs I just want to quickly make. A fellow YouTuber who does similar content but a lot better than I do. Mental Fox, I've said before, I'm a huge follower of his. I've followed him for 2 or 3 years now. Watch a lot of his content. He's going through a bit of a rough patch apparently, he says, and he's not going to be putting on for a couple of weeks. So whether he sees this or not, I don't know, but a shout out to him. I hope he gets it all sorted and gets back online soon, because I do enjoy watching him. Not bad for a person from over the pond, I must admit, but I enjoy watching him. And second, I've had my first dislike. The dislike doesn't bother me. We're all different and we all see stuff and we think, oh, this is a load of shit. And the only thing I can say is he didn't leave a comment, so I don't know what he disliked about it. And the only way I can, and well, we can better ourselves is when somebody says, hang on, that can be done a bit better, or you need to do it this way or that way. And it's the only way to learn and to evolve. So, you know, fair enough, dislike if you want, ain't got a problem with that. But if you've got constructive criticism, I'd like to hear it, you know. Does he find me boring? In which case, not a lot I can do about that. Does he not like my accent? Well, hey, that's who we are. But anyway, I had my first one. Never mind. Right, I'm waffling a bit because that's right, we had that bloody big battle yesterday where I had to edit 90 minutes out of the bloody video. Otherwise it'd have been going on all day. God, that was one hell of a battle. I don't know if you agree with it, because I mean, I've always said it's warts and all, but I mean, 90 minutes, you couldn't have watched 90 minutes and me achieve nothing, surely. So, let me know in the comments, which you won't, I know. Let me know whether you want all the warts and all, or when it's that things like that happen, you know, just take it out. I mean, it didn't exactly spoil the run, did it? Because I started the 90 minutes. You get me drift. I'm losing myself here. Right, we've got to speak with one. I don't know where this game's bloody going, I'll tell you. Getting lost now. I mean, are they all going to die? I can't see how they can stop it. Our radiant host has eliminated the immediate threat to the city, though it pains me to know these beasts were once my own people. There's no telling when or where the next transformation might occur. We must remain vigilant and steel ourselves for whatever is yet to come. What we got here? Oh, it was yellow dye. Honey yellow. Million corn yellow, whatever that is. Raisin brown. I'm going to go yellow. Complete. What do I look like with a yellow hat? I can, yeah, well, we know that. Right, best speak with him again then, is it? Forgive me, my friends, I must return to Megadata for the time being. There I can better manage this crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we shall carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Maybe the residents can... Oh, don't tell me I've got to go around talking to bloody residents. It may give us some insight to a possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let us split into 3 groups that we may cover more ground. Alice and I will see to Pax's Path, Thancred and Ishtola pray make for Dharma. I'll leave Arthur to Graham and you, Albert. Yeah, whatever. Oh, here we go. I suppose it was a big battle now and they got to let you do a bit of wandering, I suppose. Graham! Shall we be off then? Home to the Crucible of Alchemia whose alchemists forged many of our warding scales. Yeah, whatever. Graham is now accompanying you, keep him at your side. Yeah, we know all that. Where are we going? Let's have a look on the map, shall we? Anyway, how are we all keeping on this Thursday morning? Bit cloudy today. There's your weather report. Bit cloudy. Right, what we got around here then? Where are we going? Where am I? That's the main thing. Oh, there. Right, so we need to go that way then. If they're accompanying you, can you use them little aetheryte crystals? Because it would probably been a bit quicker to use one of them, wouldn't it? I don't know, would it? Oh, hang on, there's a mender somewhere. Where was it? Here he is. I bet I'm going to need him. Oh, yes. I took some damage. Don't need dilly removal. I got my letter. Right, somewhere in here then. Nuadine. Right, Cocker, what you want? I remember those red eyes. You were those scions who commissioned the scales. Welcome you back to the Crucible. What brings you here? We're assisting the satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did, as I was going about my work. I was disturbed by crashing footsteps so powerful that they shook the ground. Bear with me a moment, peeps. Got me brew. All the best. Oh, wet the old whistle. Right. I rushed outside, could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Yeah, saw monsters. Handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the Fiend and its minions propelled themselves skyward. So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of markets. This knowledge may prove useful. Thank you for sharing your fate. I do believe we now know where we should inquire next, to the bazaar. Which is, oh, back out there and then turn right. Summoning, I still don't know what a summoning bell does. Collectible appraiser. Hang on. What you got, Cocker? X potion. Better get some of them, aren't I? Do they double up, I wonder? So if I got like the strength, money, would I need strength? I don't know. Dexterity I could do, I suppose. If I took a drink of dexterity and a drunk of X potion, do they double up? Let's get 15. Yeah, that should do me. We've got Varsa over here. Lender's vendor. Forgive me, but my shop's closed. Needs to say we've more pressing concerns. We have come not in search of wares, but information concerning the beast, the fiend that tore through the bazaar. Afraid not, my friend. I was here the old time. I only saw its little minions made a mess of the place they did. While that was all going on, the great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You'd have better luck asking there. Right. So around the corner, what we got there? Oh, we got a materia melder. I was going to say, I thought I had some high ones. There we are. It's on that, on my longbow. Look, 24 plus 24. But I did think I had some 12s. Savage Aim and Evans Eye. Just check my inventory again. Savage Aim plus 8. No. Must have dreamt it. What about my character? It's not that, don't look that yellow to me. Stick with what I've got. Right, you're going to stay like that. Right, let's go around here. Something the matter. Your offer is most appreciated. We're not lost, but we're in need of information. Know anything about the beast? Saw it all, though I wish I had not. Going to work, turned around, there was the fiend. Massive body bursting through, and then it was gone as quickly as it came. Right, that's him done. A friend in there. Sisters have mercy, what's happening? Settle down, friend. Can you tell us what you saw? Screams. One of them was huge, bigger than a married, throwing people like rag dolls, and it was eating them. Hid under the counter, saw others do the same. I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening, I still don't. That is enough, my good man. You were brave to share with us your tale. I expect that is the most we can expect people here to tell us. Designated location, that way. Right, we go. Dirter the Wolf Lord. You're right, Cocker. Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Aetheryte Plaza. In other words, the blasphemy may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in that Mayhain, don't know what that means, can surely tell us more. Information at Mayrides or Merrids, Mayhain, and he's got to accompany me. Right, where are we going? Somewhere in here. I think it's going to be a boring one today, folks. Have I not got this one? Ah. I have now. Fearful Hua. Going after the beast, are you? I saw it, including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. Started over there by the window. A few men merchants probably talking and drinking. Buried his head in his hands and black mist was swirling about him. Turned into a hideous beast. Friends started shrieking, then the black mist comes again and changes them as well. Nightmarish indeed. Right, okay. I'm a decorated betrayed, not much cause to mingle with their sort. So we hold the barmaid chatting with them, though she might know something. Well, that was there, wasn't it? Anyway, take a seat wherever you like. We're open for business. No. This one. I thought it was. She said her name. Even after repairing all, it'll take a while for business to pick up. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it. I saw it too. We all did. Standing at the counter, some Mayride poured me a drink. Then suddenly there came this dreadful sound, like pained, angry groan. Unlike anything I've seen. Black mist, rose the creature, showing shivers up my spine. Some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before it got its claws into me. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Mayride, myself and other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the host came to our aid. Did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn. Certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. Ah. So they're the ones causing it. So if we get rid of the beasts... Ah, I thought he did mention her name, Milheal. Milheal? Right. Brute. Beg your pardon. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Mayride's Main. What can we get you? We've not come for libations, but rather for information. You are Milheal, investigating the so-called blasphemy. We hear it is one of your customers, a merchant. He was something of a regular here, especially of late. Kalzal was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Thavnerian specialties. Where have I heard that name before? It's through him we met Matsaya. Yeah. I don't know. Can't remember. Yes, the name rings a bell. No, that's Quasimodo. Didn't you meet them both on your first trip to Thavner? If I recall correctly, Kalzal ran a trading operation in Yedelmad, and it was there that you made Matsaya's acquaintance. That is the name Kalzal. That is the same Kalzal, no doubt. Rather successful man from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot be good for business. Even now the tower's gone, the collapse of the empire has led to all sorts of problems. Trying times for the head of a trading consortium indeed. He was a compassionate man. Even his business suffered. He did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen and many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting, as far as I could hear. Yes, they discussed matters. Kozal's tone grew grave and grim. It was then that... Forgive me, I would not have you recall the memory. It brings you pain. If I could, I would ask you one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kozal? Anything at all? Nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. He lived for his work. He had no family. His employees and associates knew him best. They too are lost to us. Still, perhaps his neighbours knew something I don't. I can direct you to them. Right, okay. Give us the directions then, love. It's only been 20 minutes. Again, it feels like we've played it for hours. Oh, I'll speak with her again. He made his home in Karma, a nearby residential area. Hell, I can't talk. From what I gather, Kozal lived here since childhood. Oh, come on, Karma, the name is new to me. How do we get there? I'll write down some directions. I cannot promise that you will find what you seek, but if nothing else, it is a start. Right. Come, let's see where this lead takes us. Graham is now accompanying me. Yeah, I know, he was before. Right, let's have a look. Oh, where's the... There we go. So, Karma is there. Well, I wonder if I go to that one, would he accompany me? Because I can always come back, can't I, and pick him up again. Ah, I'm not attuned to it, that's why. Try that one. Oh, the sun's coming out. I can't see what I'm doing. Ah, it stays with me. That's alright then. Right, so we need to go that way. We've got to have a chat. Nah, I know directions. I'm not wasting idle chit-chat. We'll go get that crystal first in case we have to come back here. It's only round the corner, isn't it? There it is. Screen's getting a bit hard to see, straining my eyes. Right, we've got all the crystals. And right, so I've got to speak with Gray around here, have we? Here he is. This must be Karma. We've arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents. Whatever. Supposed to just speak with anybody then, are we? I received word we must escort to the safety now. So I can't just speak with anybody then. Can't get through there. About in here. Aha. Marty. Calzal, you say. I've known him since he was a boy. Never a man. He spent his days procuring the finest wares. Sadly, his business was flagging. No surprise. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk. No doubt racking his brain for a way to get his fortune. Then at night I heard the door open. I looked to see Calzal sitting on a bench, his head hung low, a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. The situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary, says Graham. Nothing to speak of other than the troubles. He was the same old Calzal, cordial and honest. These questions you're asking us, something happened to him. Was he caught up in the bizarre thing? Don't travel much. Rest assured the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. Stay close to your daughter and be prepared to take refuge should the satrap order it. Okay. So is there another door somewhere? Is this a door? Yeah. Nope, can't go in there. Can't go in there. What about this one? Nope. Can't go in that one. It's getting difficult to see the screen. Right, we've done that door. Can't go around there. Pariga. Come on. Could you come back another time? I just woke up. I'm not exactly in the mood. That's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavnia. Encourage you to stay alert and prepared to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know Calzal? I knew him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things round, thanks to the generous order from Ruveda Fibers. He was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Jinabaha might be able to tell you more. As I recall, he was the one who brokered the arrangement. Jinabaha Ruveda Fibers sounds promising. Okay, we're going to the Fibers place then. And we know there's an Ethernet crystal right next to it. There we go. Brew while we're travelling. I'll wet the old whistle. Let's have a look at the map. Discuss fibres. Farming silkworms. Okay. Ah, here he is, Jinibaha. Hurry, I say, no time to waste. I hope they got the old COVID masks on. Don't think it's that bad, mate. You're in charge of buying and selling? We have a few questions. Don't have time to chat. If you hadn't noticed, with our hands full at the moment, we must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before these beasts return. In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak with when the job is done. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put where. And you can carry our fabrics. Go through the door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, these textiles are for our livelihood. Handle them with care. Speak with Kamala. Ah, there we go. This area is for employees only. Out. Your boss sent me, love. Praise to Minduruva. You've come to help. I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you past 3 storehouses. I'd like to carry that small crate to Nabrifal. The crate of clothing is for Manua and one for Zemira. Right, limited time. Pick up the light crate. What light crate? Ah. Pick up the light crate. Nabrifal, where was he? There he is. Pick up the ordinary crate. Pick up the weighty crate. Oh, come on. Right, speak with Kamala. That was difficult, wasn't it? Done the crates so quickly too. Never seen anyone so strong. My associates will see to rest. Return to Jinibaha. Show him it's going. Yeah, whatever. Off we go. Done as I asked, yeah. If Kamala is satisfied with your work, so am I. You have done us a great favour. I've delivered the instruments and apparatus. You've got me thanks. I take it that your establishment did not escape unscathed. We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then before we could even begin to make sense of it, hideous creatures burst through the doors. We ran for our lives. One of my colleagues, not so fortunate, he cried out a scream of such agony and terror. Next instant, he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then... he too... It's... Yes, despair. When you're feeling despair and panic, there's something you wanted to ask. You know the merchant Calzal, I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Knowing well, we'd arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end we received a better offer and had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission. We'd have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he'd discuss it with his associates. I could tell he had all but given up hope. Dejection and despair, I was right. You remember what we saw in Vanaspati? Yes, soldiers and jungle generals pushed to the brink, turning into beasts. Same phenomenon occurred here. Everything began with Calzal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? Much remains unclear, but I believe we're drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. Do 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 do. We were to reconvene with the others in front of Megadata, were we not? That should be just outside. Hey look, we've already returned with their own investigations. Yeah, thank you for your concern. Oh, we're doing on time. 38 minutes.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
Oh yeah, we've sussed it. Albert and Graham sussed it out.
So the merchant Calzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic. setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen, but there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karl Zahl's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
How are you going to sort this one out?
Look! It's the Satrap! The Satrap!
Thank the heavens.
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share...
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
You are?
I'm Matsya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Ah,
I remember you from our first visit. Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save
Don't
my
get
grandson,
desperate.
I beg of you!
we will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from
Gonna
limb.
turn if she carries on.
What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, stick their fangs into him? The fangs! The screams!
Get away from her, now!
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run as fast as you can! Ah! 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 No! Ah!
Whatever you say, pal. Oh, okay.
Vitra, our people, you must save them.
Ooh.
My son,
Enough! You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes, you will survive. You must.
Ah. Sit, deep breaths. Calm down. What's
Be
Graham up to?
strong, my friends! Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations! Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground.
Oh, hello, bit of flesh.
Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that. Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matsya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right.
Go with them, will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.
Right, what we're going to do next. If it's going to be a big battle, I don't think we're going to have time for that. I know, Alfie. Alfie! Must save Palaka's stand, whatever it takes. Matsya, it pains me to put you into harm's way. I would ask your aid as well. Of course, Palaka's stand is not far, just down that hill. Path was blocked by fearsome creatures. In that case, this is what we shall do. I ask that you take the lead, Albert, and dispatch any beast you encounter. We'll keep Matsuya hidden amongst the trees and follow when the path is clear. There's no telling what dangers waits. Keeps your eyes peeled. Right. I think we might be able to manage this bit. Oh, bloody screen's dark. Can't see bugger all. Survey the area. Defeat any enemies that appear. Okay. Have I got my chocobo yet? Oh, there's the next one. I should have bought some more greens actually. I've only got 8 left. Come on, die. What is it? A pursuer? Right. Got any more to do? Don't think I've been this way before. Oh, the screen's really dark. Can hardly see bugger all. Right, first things first. How am I attuned to this? Nope. Right, see how what else we can do. It cannot be. We must heal those we can quickly. I see no beast, but stay on your toes. Terrible beast. Villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening. He does not respond. His breathing grows ragged and shallow, vacant eyes. Even if I wait, the nightmare goes on, leave me to sleep. You call out, but the man does not respond. Where's the other one then? Somewhere over here. Nope. Round the back. Haha. You come to help us. Too late, my family, my friends. Speak with Alfie. These only villagers survived. I can only hope others managed to flee, but the rest have been turned by the 12. Let's do what we can, see to that the damage spreads no further, and no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. Yeah, and that's where we're going to end it, because I'm not going to get torn into battling or anything. It's nearly the hour's up, innit? So, I shall... There we go. Exit game. So, as always, thanks for your views. Carry on, you regulars. It does cheer me up no end seeing you still sticking with me. If I am doing stuff wrong, let me know. And if you're new to the channel and you've got a problem with it, just let me know in the comment. Use a false name, I don't care. Just turn around and say, oi Git, you're absolutely rubbish because blah blah blah. You waffle too much, you don't waffle enough. Your jokes are shit. Your accent's whatever. I don't mind, but then I can improve myself. Anyway, folks, have a great day, whatever you're doing. And until next time, I'll see you.